Hey viewers, welcome to another game of Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Krepo game, and Krepo is playing as Thresh here under the alias of Bus Driver, which I don't know why, but maybe it's his account, maybe it's not, I don't know. Anyway, if you like to hear his commentary on this match, then go to the description, there's a link there, and it will get you the gameplay with the original footage, well, the original sound, I guess. And yeah, if you're happy about that, then go be happy. So he is playing a duo queue here with someone, I don't know who, but it is probably going to be the Misfortune though. And we are going into bottom lane, obviously. So we're up against Ezreal. I don't know which other champion. Oh, there we can see it. It is Tarek. And yeah, Tarek just chilling in the bush. I think he warded there, but I'm not actually sure about that. But I think he did. So a stun goes off, but the stun is obviously not going to do anything at this point, because Ezreal is just concentrating on last hitting, as should Misfortune. So yeah, the supports are kind of, have to do things on their own. And they are harassing each other a little bit, which is all fine. It's not very effective, obviously, but it at least gets some distraction going. A little bit of damage there with the stun and the Q from Ezreal. And of course, yeah, the Mystic Shot can actually be used to harass if you're reasonable with Ezreal, because yeah, if you use it too much, so if you use the Q too many times to hit champions, then well, you will have some trouble last hitting the minions, but every time you're not using it and there is no minion coming up, then you can use it to harass champions, and it is a great amount of damage, especially early game when the damage is not that great yet. And there you go, getting the gank off. I don't even know. Oh, it was actually, the kill was made by Lee Sin. I didn't know if he actually made that happen. Yeah, I knew he was here. I don't know if I saw him, but I knew he was here. But yeah, whatever. This was just an unfortunate thing to happen to him, and yeah, well, whatever. We're going to continue on, I guess. And of course, we do expect a little bit better play from him. But there are no wards out, and that's kind of surprising, because he does have 3 wards to spread around, and that would have prevented that gank, I have to feel. So, not actually sure where the Lee Sin came from, but well, there are plenty of places to ward up, and he has 0 wards out for the moment. So yeah, they are pushed to their tower, so the only real risk is people coming in through that bottom brush. Because for now they can't get ganked from the river, normally. But yeah, the enemies do have a stun, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. And we are going to ward up the river this time. At least we get a little bit of vision going. It's not great, but it's at least better than having nothing. So yeah, just chilling out in this bottom lane. He's really just trying to zone out the support. Not really super successful at that, but it's okay. He's doing his best, and there you go. That was a very nice engage. And finally, we see why he is why he is a pro, and what makes a pro a pro. These kind of plays, like the instant decision making on what should be done in a situation, that is what makes it so good. And another nice grab, and he's going to land another kill there. You see, that is exactly why pros are pros. It's just, they see an opportunity and they immediately go for it, because they know they can make it. And it's not that he got caught in the previous fight. That really, yeah, that can happen to anyone. I mean, warding of course helps a lot with that, but he didn't ward properly, and he knew that probably. But yeah, just going for that first gold item, then probably going for the Sightstone right afterwards. Because the side stone is... Now, I think the Philosopher's Stone is the best gold. And then the side stone is the best gold if you ward all 5 wards all the time. Because every time you go back, you can have the 5 wards up. But the problem is, you're not going to have... Or, no, yeah, well, you're not going to have 2 wards up at all times normally. So especially in like the normal pub games, you're not going to get these huge amount of wards on the map before anything real happens. So before we get to the mid stage of the game. So even though the side stone is going to provide more money, more gold, it's not actually the better solution, because early game those wards are not that useful yet. Later in the game, so the longer it goes on, the more useful they become. And here we go, getting an excellent grab, and this should be a kill. Come on. Yeah, they do pick up the kill. Misfortune, in fact, picked up that kill. So his own laning partner, which is excellent. And yeah, a little bit of a messy team fight, but it's all good. It's all good. And we are going to grab the Azrael. Oh, the Azrael arcane shifts out of there. Very nice on him. Just in time. But it is 6-2, which is an excellent score, obviously. We are 2-1 and 2, so involved in 5 out of the 6 kills, which is just excellent. I mean, that is just the way it's supposed to be. Malphite picked up 3 kills already, which means that Misfortune only has the 1. Huh. I expected her to have a little bit more, but it seems that Thresh picked up all of those kills. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. And we are going to attempt a grab here, but of course he's not really in a good position to start this fight. But he's going to try it anyway. Going to get a lot of damage done, in fact. Wow! Holy crap! That was an insane amount of damage coming out from them. Obviously the Thresh is currently, well, the best support in the game. I really don't understand why they didn't ban him more in the past tournament, the LCS tournament. But I guess they don't agree with me. But yeah, he is so good at keeping people, well, just close to him with that death sentence, I believe it's called, the grab, and then of course the throwback or throw forward, whatever you cast it, or however you cast it. But yeah, it is a very nice combination of skills. And then of course you have the lantern, which provides a lot of good, well, HP basically. And it can also get people out of situations or into situations depending on where you are and what you want with it. But very, very nice. Yeah, this is exactly what we expect from a pro gamer. We expect these big plays. And we expect him to kind of be able to carry even though he's a support. But he is queued up with this Misfortune, and together they should be able to do pretty well. I'm not sure if the minions could actually see them. Apparently not. And wow, look at the damage on Azrael. He is going to die here. Come on, there we go. Easy enough. And then the Twisted Fate comes in, but they're not going to really care about that too much. It is going to be a 3-for-1. Holy mother. That is insane. Yeah, the Lee Sin going in and saying, screw this. Walking back out. Oh, Lee Sin could have definitely done way better there. But yeah, Thresh is very strong. So it's, yeah, I don't know. It's just very hard to go up against him. In general, especially if he protects his AD carry well, and we should expect Krepo to be able to do that. So yeah, we are currently just sitting around in this lane, just last hitting until Misfortune comes back, but the lane is going to push here and throwing out that that lantern so that she can actually get back to the lane a little bit quicker. There you go. Just, yeah, a little bit of a trick, I guess. But it's not super necessary, but it is nice to have that. And, well, Ezreal just going to do what he's supposed to, which is come in at these kind of moments, and he goes for the wrong guy. Yeah, should have gone for the Taric immediately, and there you go. The last hit made. Udyr didn't want to get that kill, so that's why he kind of ran with him instead of just attacking him. He should have just attacked him, obviously. It would have been way better, and then Misfortune would have ended up with the kill. But he didn't want to steal the kill, which is fine. And he ended up with the kill anyway, because, well, they almost got away. And that is, of course, no good. Can't let someone get away at no health. Especially if you're running right next to them. And Twisted Fate. No, they said Twisted Fate was incoming, but that must have been... Yeah, that was in a previous fight, I guess. No, it wasn't this fight. But Twisted Fate is not coming. Maybe he's coming now. Would actually be interesting. Yeah, he is going to come in, I think. Because he is walking towards us. Yeah, there he is. He is going to do a little bit of trickery. But he is easily going to get a kill and then walk out. Because it's 3 versus 2. And Thresh was already at about half health when Twisted Fate came in. Misfortune was almost dead when Twisted Fate came in, so it's kind of hard to do anything then. And we are going to get nothing done, really. Oh, there we go, finally. I was waiting for the burst to happen, and finally the burst did come in. The little bit of everything here. And, well, Thresh just picking up some souls because, well, whatever. Yeah, the range on that death sentence is insane. That is really... I've been wondering about that, why that is so large. Because I think it's better than a Blitzcrank grab. Although, well, the grab itself is not as good as the Blitzcrank grab. But he does have a second skill to follow up, just like Blitzcrank does. But it's, yeah, Blitzcrank's last skill. So this movement speed increase is not nearly as good as the Lantern, which makes this guy basically Blitzcrank 2.0. Even though the grab is not as good as I said, but you can follow it up with another skill to disable them and push them farther towards you if you want that. You can also push them away, of course, and that makes that skill very useful for team situations, because you can actually, well, kind of help your team in two ways. You can help your team in a way that you can secure kills, or, well, rather get kills. You can also protect your teammates, and that is, of course, awesome too. And all in all, yeah, we're just doing very nicely. And we're going to push this tower now. There's really nothing that that they can do about this, the enemy team, because, yeah, as you can see, they're just getting killed one by one all the time, and the only thing they can do is to actually group up and kill this Thresh. And yeah, as long as they're not doing that, as long as they're getting caught one by one, this is not going to go well for them. Where did Ezreal go? Oh, he went all the way back. Okay. Kind of assumed he would stay in a little bit further in the front. And oh, yeah, it did get the grab. And wow. Just trying to make it work, but it didn't actually work. Oh, yeah, nice snipe. Very nice snipe there by Ezreal. The predictable path from Udyr. And the nice snipe. So yeah, this is unfortunately a 480p. I wanted to record it in 720, but yeah, my internet isn't good enough. I do have to upgrade that at some point. The problem is, I still, even after all this time, don't have enough views on my channel to actually afford that. Yeah, so that's kind of a shame, and unfortunately that is why we watch this in very bad quality. I'm not actually sure if the stream would be better otherwise. Well, the 720p stream was better, but I couldn't record it because then my internet starts to lag, and that, of course, sucks balls. So we are going to get sniped here with both of us because we just pushed too far and then ran into the enemy jungle and blah blah. You saw what happened. I don't need to explain that. Anyhow, seems that we are now going for the ruby sidestone, even though he only bought the ruby and already has the sidestone. So technically he has a sidestone ruby now for his ruby sidestone. And is Malphite going to finish this? No, he didn't get the kill. I think he did Q there. I'm not actually sure. I couldn't see which skill that was, obviously. And yeah. Enemy team just coming back to 14 and 10 here, even though we have a 6 and 2. Well, maybe because we have a 6 and 2 Thresh. Because, well, he has 6 kills that should have gone to other players. Not every one of them could have gone to other players, but especially that first one, I think the one on Ezreal beyond the turret, when he was like level 2, 3, I don't know, something like that. But he completely dove, and Misfortune stayed behind or was dead. I don't remember. I think she just stayed behind. And it is, however, time to leave this lane and go do something else. And that seems to be exactly what they're doing. So that is excellent, because if they can get something else done, if they can leave this lane, then yeah, they can even gank their own lane. But I was thinking more about other lanes, but yeah, sure. They can actually make this work. Oh man, the dodging. Insane. So he is finally going to die here. Yeah, there we go. But his teammates did come in because of that, and very nicely played. Oh, are we going to be able to do this? Oh, no, he is not going to be able to do this. I kind of hoped he had a little bit more damage, but he may actually get out alive. Oh no, the Tarek is tanking the turret shots. Oh, very nicely played on the enemies, obviously. Yeah, that was very nicely done. The Tarek tanking the turret shots made sure that Lee Sin could actually go to town on Thresh. But yeah, you could see that the damage he put out was not enough to get the kill. You could see that from the first skill, and he waited until like the third skill to actually get out of there. And yeah, that kind of cost him his life. It was reasonably close though. But yeah, whatever. And yeah, Thresh really needs a nerf, it says in the chat. I partially agree with that. It's not that, well, the problem is, and that's with a lot of champions, well, in this game as well as several others. I mean, Smite has that as well, with several gods, I believe. And, well, you have that in Dota as well. The champion itself is not overpowered because of the power that's in those skills. It's because of the skills. So because your one skill is a grab and your other skill is a pushback and blah blah blah, that's why he's so powerful. It has very little to do with anything else. So it has very little to do with the fact that he does damage or has too high AP scaling on things. Because as you might have noticed, there's 0 AP on this guy. Well, 53, but yeah, that's really not causing the damage. And all in all, it's not that he is too powerful because of the amount of damage he does. He's too powerful because of, well, his utility. And to change that would be to remake the entire character. So you basically have to take the entire champion and give him different abilities. Because, yeah, you can nerf the range on things, for example, but that doesn't make him, well, that makes him less powerful, but that doesn't solve your problem really. Because either he's going to be completely useless, because if you range that Q, for example, too much, then he's either going to be completely useless because the Q is, well, just too short, or he's going to be still overpowered. And yeah, the same goes for everything else. If you make the knockback on his E larger, or sorry, smaller, if you make it larger, he becomes more powerful. But if you make it shorter, then yeah, you're going to underpower him. And if you keep it this way, so if you just keep the skill as it is, then yeah, he's going to be very powerful. And I'm not saying overpowered, because it is just the skills. And he can't actually, well, determine entire team fights on his own. Especially because he's a support, and he really has never, I think, been played as a serious carry. I mean, we have seen some carry with him, so we have seen AD carry, I believe, with him. With an actual pentakill. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, the champion is not actually designed to do anything else but just this. And it seems that the stream has gone offline, which is excellent. But we are getting back into it, and yeah, it happens sometimes. I mean, that's the way streams work, and that's also why I prefer replays. But yeah, replays from high-level players are really hard to come by unless people actually know how to get them, and I just don't. I mean, that's just the way it is. I have no clue how to get them, and it is kind of hampering my my costs, because, well, these are of course very crappy quality, and they also have a lot of lags because, well, it's through the internet, and my internet connection can handle this no problem. So this is not on my end of the deal, but you can see it from the black screens in between. So it's just his computer not being able to handle the stream and whatever. Anyhow, all in all, to come back to that, I wish they would make it like it is in StarCraft 2, or better yet, like in Dota. In Dota, you can actually just search for the replays of every match that has been played. So if I want to have a pro replay, I only have to type in the name of well, the player that I'm looking for, and then it will give me all of his replays, or all of his matches even. Yeah, that of course would be great for this game, for the very simple reason that yeah, it's kind of lacking in that. The LoL replay software that we use currently, the third-party software, it is nice. It's very nice to have. Without it, my channel would be impossible. But it is still not like a solution to this problem, to the problem of, well, we can either watch streams or we have to watch low-level replays. No, we want to have high-level, high-quality games. And the only way to do that is to either wait for a tournament to happen, or to, well, introduce high-level replays in the community. So to freely offer them, and so that you can actually search through them. But anyhow, yeah, the game is going on. There's not a whole lot going on, so you can pretty much see what's happening. It is 21 to 23. It's pretty interesting to see that even though we had a great start with our team, it is now pretty much equal. I think the gold is even in the enemy's favor. Hang on, they have 2 turrets, I want to say. No, it's maybe just a 1. I can't really see whether the middle turret is gone on the enemy team. But the enemy team took out 5 turrets already. So yeah, they do have way more gold in that regard. And they may have already picked up an extra dragon. And of course, we are going to try to go for the dragon here, Baron here. And yeah, Baron gets warded up very nicely with 2 pink wards. Unfortunately, the enemies can still see, or could still see, where the team was before they started. So they should have done something a little more sneaky. But yeah, this works as well, because everyone knew that the enemy team was coming. I mean, it was kind of obvious that the enemy team was going to be there. But unfortunately, they did not react well enough to get the entire team killed and not lose anything. It is a 2 for 3, I believe, trade. So the enemy lost 3, they lost 2, something like that. No, it's a 2 for 2 actually. Huh. So it's not actually good at all. They basically just lost 2 pink wards for nothing. That's cute. Tarek's pink ward is actually in range of the second pink ward that was placed, so that's cute, because they can still take it out for free. And hopefully they will, but it will take a while for them to actually be able to get there, because it is risky. It's risky to go up against an enemy team that you cannot see, so they have to be sneaky about it. You have about a minute and a half to take it out. But yeah, that one pink ward, the one in the bush, that one actually paid off, or paid for itself pretty well. It already took out like 4 wards, and it's going to take out a pink ward next, which makes it yeah, completely worth it. And of course, well, the dragon is back up, so they might actually want to go for that. And with the dragon back up, the Baron is all open. So, well, with them going for dragon, I should say, the Baron is open. And no, dragon was actually not taken. Dragon is still up. And they are, they were setting up an ambush, but a very nice ward there from Lee Sin. Nobody seemed to have seen that the enemy team was there though. That was kind of crazy. I don't really understand why that happened. Huh. Enemy team not paying attention apparently to the fact that the entire enemy team, well, I guess only 3 of them, were sitting right next to that lane waiting to engage, but yeah, the entire team was there, but they only saw 3. And we are going to fall back. Didn't really work out, unfortunately. The death sentence is not as useful anymore right now. It is. You can still do a lot with it. That's not what I meant to say. I meant that early game he got a lot of kills with it. He got a lot of things done with it. But now that he has to rely on the rest of his team to actually finish the kills, it seems to not be as effective anymore. And yeah, the wards did time out at Baron. So now, yeah, we're going to have to be lucky, or at least a little bit lucky, to actually catch them at Baron. And it seems that Lee Sin is trying to make it out, but he is going to get caught pretty hard. And there you go. The Ezreal ultimate fired through that, but yeah, that was not going to do anything. Obviously, Ezreal ultimate not really that effective against a full health team. It's yeah, it's kind of one of those steel dragons with it, or clear minion waves with it, but not really useful for the rest kind of ultimates. Anyhow, we're going for Baron. Enemy team should be aware of this, but I'm not sure if they can actually do anything about it. Because obviously Lee Sin is dead, and with Lee Sin dead, they have no smite. Without the smite, it's pretty hard to go up against this. So yeah, all in all, they picked up the Baron, which is excellent. They might actually pick up a dragon if the enemy team did not do that yet. Oh, they're going to get a free dragon as well. So that's 2,500 gold then, I believe. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2,500 gold plus the Baron buff. And yeah, that's a good deal for doing nothing. Well, killing 2 minions, but really not a big deal. Anyhow, what are we going for? We are going for Shurelius? Seems that Shurelius was the choice. So, yeah, Oracle's Elixir. And he already has that Iron's Locket of the Iron Solari. And all in all, yeah, it's a great combination. Obviously, a lot of shielding going on then. But we should do well. I mean, it's not a big problem. Getting the shields up is always good. Well, I didn't really agree with the fact that it was a good item first, but nowadays it is a pretty decent item. Yeah, he missed his well, a very easy target there. But yeah, because he flashed, it seems that well, he couldn't actually lock on properly. But he is going to get this one at least. The grab is still strong, but as I said, he has to rely on his teammates now doing the damage instead of being able to finish his own kill. Yeah, so he has to be a little bit more sneaky about it and well, communicate a little bit better that he wants to go for someone. Although communication is not really the issue. The issue is that people don't have enough balls to actually go for a kill if it's in the middle of a team fight, or well, in the middle of an enemy team. And yeah, even if he hit that, I'm pretty sure there would be no follow-up damage, because that's just the way it is. The score is 25-25. We are 7, 6 and 9, so not a really good score. He got killed quite a few times. Obviously the 7 kills is amazing, but yeah, since those 7 kills, most of those could have gone to carries. That might have been better. And we are going for nothing. Okay. Another... Did he buy a second armor piece there? Not actually sure. I don't know if he already had that, but he does have 2 cloth armors now. But that's all good. You can pretty much do whatever you want at this point. I mean, Thresh is not going to be like one of those champions that survive in the late game. It's great if you survive, but yeah, it's not actually necessary for the team fight. You need to be useful. That's what you need to be. And we are going to just scout around with our oracles, and we should be able to grab someone. No! Unfortunately misses that. And yeah, now everyone is in trouble. Well, not everyone, but Malphite is in definite trouble. And Thresh is the target of choice for Twisted Fate. He is, however, going to make it out no problem. At least one summoner used. And yeah, not only the one summoner, also the ultimate, of course. The ultimate is going to come back up pretty quickly because, well, at this point, the Twisted Fate ultimate is available every fight or so. Every time you would really want it. And wow, just so much damage coming out from the enemy team. It is, however, Ezreal who dies here, even though everyone is low. We are going to, wow, get a double kill now for Ryze. Okay, that kind of sealed that deal. A double kill now for Thresh. And is he going to get the triple? No! Oh my god, one more tower shot. So close, so close. Redwin's Omen is the target of choice. The item of choice. And we're just going to have to wait until everyone's back up. So, yeah, Udyr is going to just defend his base a little bit. Not a real problem. But, yeah, the tower went down. The inhibitor is still alive. I don't think it took any damage. And the enemy team just doing a great job of just being aggressive towards, well, this fight. And picking up 4 kills for 3. So that was excellent. So even though Ezreal died really, well, as the first one, yeah, the blue team here couldn't retreat. They couldn't go back to their base. They couldn't just abandon their turret. So they were all there at low health, and well, Rice really took the profit from that one and made it work. So anyhow, it seems that yeah, we are going for the Baron here, or at least going to scout around the Baron. And yeah, there's the ward. We saw him place down the ward. And yeah, we are currently just doing our thing here. Just picking up minions, guarding the Baron. They want to go for Baron. It's just that it is a risky undertaking at this moment. The dragon is also up, so Udyr might just go for the dragon and pick that up. And we are going to go for a blue buff. Not actually sure who's going to get this, because there are better people to get this than the Thresh. It might be Misfortune who's going to get this. Who took it? Yeah, Misfortune actually took the blue buff. So yeah, Misfortune is of course very good with blue buff. She can spam a lot of spells then. And look at that, the Baron is being taken without a pink ward. And we will have to see if this actually works out for them. They do have a ward somewhere. Maybe in that little bush, that banana-shaped bush. The bottom of the screen here. I don't know. Somewhere there was a ward, because that Asriel just shot someone completely out of range. Even though he shouldn't even know that they're coming. But yeah, they were just trying to bait. And obviously that works really well, because people tend to run into Baron then one-on-one most of the time. Oh, he got unlucky there. The respawn of the raids blocked his Q. And we're going to have to wait to see what actually happens here, because this is a 4 versus 5 now with Udyr in base. And of course we do have plenty of wards out, so there's no problem there. Did they take out the dragon? Because someone took out the dragon. Oh, there. Udyr has slain the dragon. It says so in chat, so it must be true. And yeah. Currently we're just sitting around. And this is what I'm used to from the lower level games. Obviously this is a lower level game. But high level players normally don't sit around like that. They try to make something happen. For example, bottom lane has a huge minion wave for red. Yeah, and there goes the Lee Sin. He did notice that as well. And he is going to push that bottom lane now. They could have done that with like 3 people, like they're doing now, and gotten a really easy tower kill. Look at the amount of minions there. But it's going to be like 2 skills, and that whole thing will be picked up. And just at the moment, nobody is really able to pick up those minions, because, well, everyone was kind of in this fight. And yeah. Okay, this is just insane, guys. So 2 guys stayed behind to pick up the minions. The other 3 guys went forward. And the result is that all 5 of them get killed. No, 4 to 5. Udyr is still alive. But 4 to 5 get killed. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. So that was a really bad fight, because they didn't pay attention to what the rest was doing. I think the best solution here would have been to pick up the minions, not to go for the champion straight away. I mean, you can harass them a little bit, but there were so many minions. They were going to take out their tower on their own if nobody handled that. So 2 of them stayed back to pick up the minions, and 3 of them went forward. But that meant that it was a 3 versus 5 fight. You're going to lose that, and then because you have nobody to protect the turret anymore, you're going to lose the turret, and in this case an extra kill as well. But all in all, yeah, that was just a bad fight. So all in all, yeah, we're still okay-ish. We are some kills behind. I think we're kind of equal on gold because we did pick up a Baron and we did pick up a few dragons at least. We're just behind in towers. So I'm still not sure which towers are taken and which are not. But it might actually, yeah, it's because the color difference between the red turrets and the turrets that are taken out is very small. I think there are 3 turrets down now. They may have been taken down in the meantime. They may have also been down already in the first time I said when there was when I said there was only 1 tower taken out. I'm not sure. And as you can see, this enemy team is pretty good at taking out Baron. It's pretty decent. So are they going to pick it up? No, it is going to be... Who picked up the dragon? The Baron. The enemy team has slain Baron Nashor. So I don't know who picked it up. But yeah, they did have a smite available. So should have been pretty easy. Nice dodge there by Malphite. I don't think it actually matters. And come on, Krepo. Scroll over. Watch the fight. That's not where the fight is at all. Yeah, he is going to lose this now because, yeah, with these death timers, they can easily take out this inhibitor and then take out the base. Yep, here are the minions, and yeah, they are going to take out both of these turrets. And then, yeah, it is over. So we have 5 more seconds to go, and then we are back up, and we're going to see some color pictures of the loss. There you go. Yeah, it wasn't a very good end game, but the beginning was really nice at showing how strong Thresh can be. It's just that well, everything after that beginning verbal abuse. Whatever. Yeah, he kind of had some trouble when he had to rely on teammates to get the kills for him. But hey, that's the way it goes in solo queue or in low level whatever. And honorable opponents. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.